What's up? I don't know if you can see me because of the sun, the shadow. But guys, we got to talk about this, all right? Because some of y'all are way the fuck off course. I want to talk to you about what it means to be committed versus interested, all right? A lot of you guys are very confused between these two concepts. You think, and I don't blame you, because this is the way society's built now. Society's built around instant gratification. It's built around quick, easy, fast, instant. We got text messaging, we got social media, we can talk to our friends across the world instantly. We can get food in 20 minutes. None of that shit existed when I was growing up. So I understand the entire 25 and under generation not grasping the concept of delayed gratification because your world isn't built for it anymore. But the one thing that is built for it and will always be built for it is actually winning. And that's why you have to understand the difference between interest and commitment. Now, the great thing about the technology that we have in this world at our fingertips everywhere we go is that it makes things very easy. It makes things much easier than it was 20 years ago or 30 years ago. You know, we could send an email instead of a letter, all right? And if you think about the amount of time that saves, you know, we're able to accomplish a lot more at a much faster rate now than we were 20 years ago. And that's great. The problem that creates is that people have lost the ability to truly commit. And what I mean by that is they will stick their fucking toe in the water and say, oh man, you know, I don't know. I'm kind of interested in learning how to swim. I'm gonna stick my foot in the water and see what the temperature's all about. And, you know, I'll see if I like it. And if I don't, I'll go do something else. And that's the problem. Because when you're doing the interest thing and thinking it's commitment, what happens is you spend your entire life going from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing, never putting in enough time to accumulate the skills and the knowledge necessary to become a true player, a true expert, a true weapon in that area. And what does that cause? It causes struggle, it causes pain, it causes you having to start over at the starting line every time you decide that whatever it is you're doing isn't for you. And guys, most people live their lives like this. Most people go from job to job to job, or idea to idea to idea. Every 2 or 3 years, they tell themselves a story about how they're not fulfilled and they're not happy. And I'm gonna reinvent myself, I'm gonna start over. And you know what? That's celebrated in society right now. And it's counterproductive to winning big in life. And I'm not telling you to go do something that's miserable, but you are gonna have to deal with a lot of miserable shit over the course of your life and over the course of your career. The way society paints it right now is it should always be fun and it should always be exciting and it should always be this great thing. And the truth is that's not reality. There's not one person that you look up to, not one, that gets up every day and says, this is fucking amazing. I can't wait to do this, no matter what they tell you on social media. They still have bad days. They still have days where they want to do something else. The difference is they don't because they're committed, all right? So when you think about where you are and where you're going and what it is you're trying to accomplish, there's only two ways you can be. You could be the person who learns a little bit, who does a little bit, and then who decides that this really isn't for them and moves on to something else and repeats that cycle over and over and over again. Or you could be the person who's committed. You could be the person who says, this is going to fucking work no matter what happens. No matter how frustrated I get, no matter how angry I get, no matter what happens in the world, no matter if a fucking hurricane comes, no matter if my building fucking explodes, no matter what, I'm fucking doing this. Those are the people that are gonna win. So remember that the next time you read some fucking fluffy feel-good Care Bear shit about being fulfilled and being happy and listen to some guru out there who tells you that you never have to do anything that you don't like, because they're full of shit. You got to do a whole bunch of shit you don't like to create the greater good of what you do like, and that's reality.